Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 50 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a first down following a gain of 3. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's done. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, done. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards there. First down, Tampa.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Buccaneer first down.
They'll run on first down. It's done. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
He's brought down at the 37.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Here's McCaffrey.
3rd and 5.
3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
15-yard line.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Graham Gano to kick off 4.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So 2 quarters down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, that's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Gronkowski
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady to throw again. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The tackle made
2nd and 6.
Yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Brady now to throw. And this is caught by Evans. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
By the defense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
2 yards.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun hand.
And it's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Brady's pass complete.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brought down at the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And 6.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Marino. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Down at the 41.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
9-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Again, it's Brady. He completes it to Evans. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Tampa Bay.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.